Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024. I am back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm just waking up and getting a little caffeine ready, getting ready to head out the door. Work has been slow. I was off yesterday and worked like 2 hours Monday. I told y'all what time it is, so you ain't got to listen to me. The economy. But anyway, I want to start off on no bad news. Not yet, till I get into the topic. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Early in the morning, grind don't stop. It's actually just getting started. So let's get it moving. Y'all get up, get out the bed. Well, if you listen to me, y'all right out the bed. Well, maybe you're sitting on the edge of the bed like this. Damn, I don't want to go to work. Damn. Maybe that's what you're doing while you're watching me. Whatever you're doing, get up and go to work, or if you're getting out of work, get up and go home. Either way, thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. July 3rd, Wednesday. Tomorrow is the 4th. I hope everyone eats plenty of rib, plenty of barbecue. And just have a good time with your family. If you don't have family and friends, nobody to barbecue with, just imagine you at my barbecue with me and my family. You can be with us in spirit, and we'll be with you in spirit. So, and I want to say this. As we grow, as the channel grows, I'm not taking no goofy ass people with me. The goofy people are not going with us, y'all. And what I mean by that is, if I see you making comments that's stupid, I ain't talking about people that disagree with me. If you don't agree with me, that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about dumb shit like the last comment I just saw. Big Wad. The same stuff I've been on here like over a year now. June was a year, so that's July. June made a strong year for me that I've been taking this thing serious. And the whole time I've been on here, somebody been either complaining about the roof in my Toyota or my steering wheel. And I've explained it over and over again. This is a work car. I'm a truck driver, owner, operator. I'm in and out of my car, working on the car, I'm putting stuff. I don't be thinking about all that. So I have all of my hands touching this, touching that. Pockets on swole though. I normally don't say that, but for you broke asses that keep worried about the dirt on my steering wheel, the oil that's sunk in won't come off. I've tried, had it detailed and everything. It don't cost much to get a car detailed. If it'll come out, I'll get it out. But what I'm gonna do is, and what I've been doing, from now on, I don't respond to them comments. When you get on that talking something stupid about the oil on my steering wheel, the ceiling on my car, dumb shit. While we dealing with real issues here, real life stuff, your dumb ass talking about the steering wheel. I ain't gonna say nothing, but you're not going with us. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block you ass. I ain't gonna even tell you. I ain't gonna say nothing. That's what I've been doing. A lot of people probably have noticed that they didn't know they was blocked. I see a dumb comment, I don't respond. I don't get on there and talking crazy, going back and forth with you. I just block your ass. You can still see the video, because YouTube ain't gonna block it where you can't see the video because it's money. They want your view. But I can keep your dumb ass from commenting. You can't comment no more on nothing. I block you for life. So you'll be typing your little dumb ass comments and you'll notice, damn, did Big Ward turn the comments off? I see other people comment and don't see mine. That's how you been blocked, and I just ain't tell you. Every time I see one of those dumb comments about my steering wheel, the roof, something that ain't got nothing to do with the topic, if you disagree with me on the topic, I ain't got no problem with that. If I like Trump on this election, you like Biden, and you don't like Trump, this and that, you safe. I ain't talking about that. Hey, that's what we doing. We dialoguing. You ain't got to agree. You ain't got to like Trump because I want to go for Trump. I'm not going to block you for that. I'm not going to talk noise against you for that. I might tell you I disagree or I don't agree with you, what have you. We might pass a few words, but I ain't getting rid of you. You welcome here. I want you here. But you stupid ones with that kid stuff, because you might be a kid. And I don't want kids on my page. You sound like a kid. That's something kids talk about. Kids and broke jokers. Because here I am, can go get in the car I want. You probably can't. And you worry about some oil on my steering wheel. Like you don't know I can do something about that if I wanted to. Like I can get a whole nother car. Like you don't know that. And you probably don't know because I don't say nothing. I don't do that. I don't be trying to rub it about because I know we're in hard times. The economy is bad. Everybody ain't doing well right now. I practice what I preach. I'm not going to be in y'all face telling I got this. I can do this. I make this much. I ain't doing all that. But joker like you make me sometimes want to shine on your ass. But I ain't going to do it. Out of respect for the people that support me. The true one. I'm not doing that. So what I'm going to do is instead of shining, showing you what it really is, while you talking about all of my steering wheel, I'm just going to get rid of you. That's it. I just want to get that out the way. Secondly, before I go on with the topic, I got an idea from watching somebody else on their live. I told y'all I want to do something about the dating scene with the men and the women. See, can we bridge the gap? I got an idea and I want y'all to tell me what you think about it. I can add on the live, I can have more than one person on there, right? I was thinking about, because I saw it earlier, somebody had like a panel discussing a topic. It was grown man talking. Thank you for your support also, young man. But this one was called Grown Woman Talking. There was some women on the panel. They were discussing some good topics, right? Sex and red and most of it. I told you I support my people that support me. So Grown Man Talking, I was watching you today. And I don't know if you recorded that video today, but I watched it today. You had a panel with some women on it. GMT. But this one was called Grown Women Talking. And I like that idea, so I'm thinking about doing that on my next live, but talking about dating. Get like a panel with, say, 3 women, 3 men. 2 men including me make 3. 6 people talking. 3 women, 3 men. And we chop it up and discuss what's going on with the dating scene. What can we do? Women tell us, talk to the men on the panel about what y'all thinking. Men talk to the women about what we thinking. We're going to chop it up like adults. If you get out of order, get stupid or disrespectful, I'm blocking you. We're not doing that. We're going to talk like grown folks. How do y'all like that idea? Let me know. But the live coming up this Saturday, I don't know, 7 or 7:30. I'm thinking 7. Making it a little earlier because it goes so long. And I be want to do stuff after the live. But anyway. So, a panel of 6. 3 men, 3 women. All 6 of us on the screen at the same time talking. We're discussing a topic, which would be the dating scene. What can we do? I want the women to voice to the men how they feel, and I want the men to voice, like actually talking to each other, not just on a video, not just on a podcast where it's all men talking shit about women and all women talking shit about men. I want to have both men and women talking to each other. Let's talk to each other instead of at each other. Let's see what we can do with that. Now on to the topic. It's an email topic from Big Ward at myyahoo.com. Big Ward at myyahoo.com. It's from a young lady. It says, I haven't had much luck with dating. Join the crowd. And keep running into men that only want sex. I don't dress inappropriately or act like the modern women. But there must be something I ain't doing wrong as to why I keep attracting these type of men. What type of men? Men that are natural, normal men? You're attracting normal men. We're going to get into it. I'm also not sexually active. That's attracting them even more. We noticed that. So that makes me even more confused on why I keep attracting men that want sex. Some of your topics make me believe like there's no hope for a relationship. LOL. There ain't no LOL. It probably ain't no hope. Anyway, But I still believe in love. Oh, give me a hug. Anyway, your point of view is greatly appreciated. I was being sarcastic. Now, I'm going to take this piece by piece. You keep running into men that only want sex. I hate to be a bearer of bad news. And I'm assuming, I don't know how, I didn't get how old you were, but I'm assuming most women know that all men want sex. I don't care how good the man is. Joseph, Mary's husband, wanted sex. All men want sex. It's natural. That's the first thing we want out of a woman is sex. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't nothing you doing wrong. Ain't got nothing to do with how you dressing. Well, actually it does, because by you not dressing like a slut, not acting like a modern woman, that makes us nowadays, that makes you more attractive now. See, once upon a time, you wouldn't have been as attractive as the half-naked women. But nowadays, men are so tired of the modern women, the women that out here getting it popping, that a woman like you that ain't sexually active, you become more attractive now. See, men are starting to think with this now, more than that down now. But we still got the natural desire to want sex, but now we want sex from a woman that's worth being with. So that's why they're coming at you like that. We know, we can look at you and tell, I'm getting a different vibe from her than the modern woman. See, the modern woman probably ain't getting pursued like you are. Especially men like me, even though I love sex, I'm not approaching the modern woman. I don't want it. The modern woman that's naked, out here, that's easy to hit, but it's gonna be a headache. I'm not pursuing her. Most men are not pursuing them anymore. Those women are the ones men walk past, don't speak to no more. We done caught on to the game and we're tired of them. Then we run across a woman like you say you are. You're not dressed inappropriately. You don't give out that modern woman vibe. We can feel the vibes. We can feel the energy. The look on your face, the way you walk, the way you talk. We can tell she's different. We know. So then our antennas perk up again. Now we see a woman that we would like to be with. And the first way all men want to be with a woman is sexually. Ain't nothing wrong with you, except for the fact you don't know that. That's the only thing I can say is wrong with you, is the fact that you're a grown woman that don't know that all men want sex. The best man, the man, your future husband, the first thing he wants from you is sex. If you define a husband, y'all get married and stay married 100 years, the first thing he saw in you was how good you looked to him, how sexy you looked to him. He didn't see your heart first. He didn't see how kind you were first, and sweet, and feminine. He ain't see none of that. He saw that ass that you might not know he saw because you ain't dressed naked. And I be telling women all the time, you don't have to dress half naked for a man to see that you got a nice shape. You ain't got to reveal everything for us to know you got a nice body. We want to leave a little bit to our imagination. We want to be able to fantasize a little bit about what you got on, what's under there. We don't want to see it all, believe it or not. So you dressing modestly, you probably got a nice body to where even if you got on a decent outfit, we still can see that shape. And that makes us even more curious. That makes us want you even more. So that's why they're approaching you. And you may not believe you getting approached more than the modern woman because you ain't like that. So ain't nothing you doing wrong. You're actually doing right. Except for the fact you don't understand human nature. That ain't nothing wrong with you, ain't nothing you doing wrong, and ain't nothing they doing wrong except probably how they trying to go about getting what they want from you. Now here's the thing you're gonna do. You say you're not sexually active. I don't know if you're saying you're not gonna ever have sex till marriage. Now, if that's your goal, that's gonna be a hard one. To try to get a man, you waiting on marriage for sex. But I will, if I was you, I ain't telling you about here laying around either. Even if you ain't gonna wait till marriage, I wouldn't give it to a man unless he's earned it. I don't want to sound like Steve Harvey, fellas, but I know it's some men out here that are trash. And I don't want a decent woman being destroyed, just like I don't want a decent man being destroyed by dealing with some trash. So if you're on my squad over here, I'm gonna tell you the truth, whether you're a man or a woman. I don't care who like it. So if you're a woman over here, you're trying to do the right thing, I'm gonna give you the right advice. Now I ain't gonna tell you all that wait to marriage stuff. I ain't too many men. It's gonna be hard to find a man to wait till marriage for sex. But I'm also telling you, don't just lay around with every man because he want it. You go in it knowing he wants sex. Now don't let that scare you all. Damn, he wants sex. Yeah, I do. I want some. I don't even know you. Never seen you. It's just natural. And you describing yourself as not a modern woman that don't dress sleazy. I'm attracted now. I don't know what you look like. Never seen you. You're not a modern woman. Sounds good. You don't dress inappropriately. Sounds good. Even better. And you're not sexually active. So you ain't out here getting up to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that wants some, that flash some money, pull up in a nice car, smelling like weed. He ain't getting none just because. So that makes men want you even more. Men now. Because even though we all want the coochie, if we want the coochie and we still approaching a woman that ain't giving it up like that ain't dressed all nasty looking and carrying herself with respect, and we still approaching her, we want more than the coochie. We want the coochie, but we want more than that, because if we want a coochie only, we don't approach women like you. We don't waste our time with women like you who gonna make us wait for it. If that's all we want is coochie. Believe it or not, there are some men out here that want good women, but we want coochie too. But we want the coochie from a good woman. I know y'all find that hard to believe. And the way to maneuver through that, and you just said, sometimes I make it feel like there's no hope for a relationship. There's probably a 2% hope. I'm not saying there's no hope. I want to get this I don't want to mislead you. I don't want to get your hopes up for no reason. There's hope, but it's a 2% hope. It's a 98% chance you're not going to get in a real relationship with a good man. And vice versa. There's a 98% chance that a man ain't going to get in a relationship nowadays with a good woman. That's why so many people are sad, angry, pissed off, and mad. Because the main thing men and women want out of life, we probably ain't going to have. A lot of us have come to the reality, the realization, we might not have that. The thing that we want the most, which is a loving, caring, long-term relationship with the opposite sex. Or if we like that, the same sex. We want that more than money, career, car, clothes, and hope. Everybody wants to be loved. I don't care how hard these jokers try to seem like they are, and how hard these women try to put up a facade like they are. Everybody wants somebody to love them. And a lot of times the most angriest, bitterest person out here is a person that have decided, I ain't gonna never have that. So they become bitter and angry and hateful and spiteful. And we not knowing why, they not even knowing why. Because what we supposed to have the most, for some reason in our world, in our society, the chances of us having that are slim and none. So, you may believe in love. I can't tell you what to believe in. All I'm saying is, be careful. I'm not telling you not to date these men. All I'm telling you is, all men gonna want sex. It's nothing to do with you. Only thing you did wrong, you was born with a coochie. That's all you had to do to make a man want some. Because it's ingrained in us by the Creator to want that. Don't be mad at man, be mad at God. Which you ain't gonna do that. You probably just didn't understand it. You probably, for some, there's a lot of women don't know that it's natural for a man to want you just for sex in the beginning. But how you determine who to give the sex to, as for what man, is a man that's willing to put in some work for it. I ain't talking about financially. I'm not talking about financially. He has to show you whatever your barometer is, whatever your standards are, he has to meet those standards before you give it to him. If it's low or high, whatever they are, he needs to meet them. If he ain't willing to meet them, keep it to yourself. It's yours. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. Isley Brothers. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. Isley Brothers. Circa 1975. In other words, you give it to who you want to give it to. Just because he wanted them, and you got to give it to him. Let them talk, piss, fart, poop, whatever they want to do. If you don't feel that man is worthy, because we all want it. I can't say that enough. Stop expecting a man not to be a man. We all want it. I want it. I'm a good dude, but I want it. But the difference between me and a lame, I'm going to do what I need to do to get it. If I want it bad enough. And a lot of times what happens is, once we get it, and there be that fire, that's when you can't get rid of us. And you be a good girl, and you got that fire, that's how you get the man you want. But you got to make sure he the man you want. You got to make sure he the man that's worthy of that. Stop looking for a man that don't want none. You looking for, if you run across a man that don't want none, he either pretending or he like this. That's normal for a man to want some. But if he asking for it on the first date, y'all just met, he on the phone, talk, you know something wrong with that. Follow your gut. Follow your gut. Trust your gut, your instinct to know when the time is right. Let your gut tell you, let your heart tell you, not him. You tell you when the time is right. But just know, we all gonna want it. And if you're gonna wait till marriage, don't even get out here dating. Just wait till you find him, just let him just run into him, bump into him somewhere. Cause it's even more rare you're gonna find a man gonna wait till marriage. But at least find a man that you can go toward marriage with, that you laying with. At least a long-term relationship. Follow your heart on that. If you don't feel right about it, if you don't feel right about him, no matter what he talking about, how mad he get, he pressing you, because a real man ain't gonna pressure you. We ain't in no hurry. Cause this ain't something we never had. A man like me, I'm not getting with women, when you gonna give me some? Boy, I'll take a woman out on a date. Couple of dates, 3, 4 dates, 5 days, I ain't in a hurry. I ain't tripping. I'm at the stage of my life and I want to know you before I lay with you, because I don't want to get stalked. I done been stalked, because I'm good too. So just like women would get stalked, men would get stalked too. So therefore, I done learned I don't want to lay with anybody. I want to get to know you. So I'm just like I'm not the only one out here that don't want it on the first night. Believe it or not. If you're a woman I'm interested in, if I see something in you, like you say you're not a modern woman, you don't dress crazy, this and that, I ain't got to have the first night. I ain't going to say nothing about it. We're going to go out on a date. It's still men out here that's doing that, but we few and far between. We're going to go out on a date, talk on the phone, get to know each other, if that's what I'm into. But if I'm not into that, like right now, I ain't looking for that. Ain't nothing wrong with you, baby. Be patient. Just know it's a good possibility that you might not find nobody. Because we living in some weird times right now. People are not normal. The times are not normal. It ain't you. So I hope that helps you. It's not nothing you're doing wrong. It's okay and it's normal for a man to want some. But if you meet a man and he asking for it, first conversation out the gate, cut him off. If when y'all talking, hanging out, whatever, that's all he talking about is that, cut him off. A man shows restraint. A man gonna want to get to know you too. Even though he want it, he want to know you too. A man in this day and time, men ain't out here just laying around like that. If you ran across a guy, he ready to go to bed just like that, cut him off. I'm a good man. I love me some coochie, and I want some. But if I meet you, I ain't trying to lay with you like that. Not no more. 30 years ago, yeah, not no more. Now, if I'm single, I went through a period of, after my divorce, I was womanizing. But anyway, I gotta go, y'all. My phone about to die, so I hope I helped you. Get it, got it, good, bye.